Hey, what's going on? Can y'all hear me? Okay, good. Give me just a second and we're gonna get started. All right, so let's see what we are going to do first. I'm actually kind of leaning towards doing this Clint Boyer one first. Let's get started on this one. I think this is a good one to warm us up for tonight. Well, it looks like you will know a lot about him by the time we finish this up. Go in our game options here. Okay. So I think I gotta go to portrait mode for this. And let me turn the volume on. I don't know what this music is, but it's not the normal Kahoot music. Zaim Tashfeen is the first one to join. What is this music? And we got 8 people in the live stream. All right. Let's get a few more to join in here. All right, NASCAR Maniac 2009. We'll let him get in here. Rodco Racing, that's awesome. Thank you. See, is everybody in? Okay, it says wait. So Isaac, just waiting on you. I'm going to go ahead and turn the comments off now so you can't see them on the screen. I do have another device next to me that I can read your comments with. That's hooked up to the live stream. Okay, so that's Isaac. Gonna go to portrait mode again and get this one started. Question number 1. What is Clint Bohr's hometown? Emporia, Kansas. I'm wondering. I don't remember having the having this bar up at the top, up here. Is there a way to hide that? Guess I can do that. Okay, I think that'll work. What track did Clint Bowyer get his first Cup Series win at? Also, did it show us the points? Clint Bowyer got his first Cup win at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. We'll be heading there this week. I actually like New Hampshire. Here's the points. All right, so NASCAR Maniac 48, as per usual, is in the lead. Question number 3. What was Clint Bowyer's primary sponsor in his rookie season? Couple of you are making me feel a little bit older there by selecting DirecTV or Cheerios. No, he had Jack Daniels for a couple of years. His first 2 or 3 years, he had Jack Daniels as his primary sponsor. Fill in the Clint Bowyer quote. Blank is the worst driver in NASCAR. Period. Yeah, Michael Waltrip. What was that? The 2008 Bristol Night Race or 2009? And he said Michael Waltrip is the worst driver in NASCAR. And then a couple years later, he was racing for his team. Multi-select. Which of the following were teammates of Clint Bowyer in his first season at Michael Waltrip Racing in 2012? Eli Carter decided to finish the whole quote for me. And, whoa, wait, that's a lot of answers right there. How many people are playing this game right now? Is it 10, 16, 18? Are there really 18 people playing? 'Cause that's awesome. And, or wait, is that, oh, because everybody selected those. Oh, it's because it's a multi-select. Okay. So there's still only like the 8 people playing. I was somewhat no, I wasn't paying attention there for a second. Okay, that makes sense. But yeah, he had Mark Martin, Martin Truex Jr., and Brian Vickers. All 3 of them were teammates of Clint Bowyer in his first full season at Michael Waltrip in 2012. So NASCAR Maniac 48's got a big lead. What type of car did Clint Bowyer drive in the 2013 Rolex 24 at Daytona? Not a single one of you got it right. Yes, that's an extremely surprising Clint Bowyer fun fact. He drove a Ferrari 458 in the 2013 Rolex 24. So yeah, I didn't remember that at all, but when doing some research on Clint Bowyer, I pulled that up from somewhere and I had to fact check that all over the place to make sure that was right because I couldn't believe it. But it's true, he drove a Ferrari. So nothing's going to happen with the points since absolutely nobody got it right. True or false? Clint Bowyer won the 2008 Xfinity Series Championship. Wait, nobody got that one right either? Huh. Well, it's true. I think he was driving the number two for Richard Childress that year, and he won the championship. Because I think the year before it was Carl Edwards that won it, and surprisingly, Bowyer won the championship that year. Well, nothing's going to happen to the scoreboard again. Who is Clint Bowyer's current crew chief? It is John Klausmeier. He took over for Mike Buggerabich or however you say his name. Um, uh, Mike Mike went over to Eric Almirola, I believe, and John Klausmeier took over on top of the 14 pit box. And Snickerbar 18 moves up into second place. How many questions are we going to have left here? Got two questions left. What track did Clint Bowyer win a pole at in early 2020? It was Auto Club Speedway. They didn't even have qualifying in Atlanta, by the way. All right, so one question left, and NASCAR Maniac 48 has this one in the bag. Everybody's just going to be fighting for second place, which is actually a pretty close battle there between second through fifth. Who did Clint Bowyer fight with after the 2019 All-Star race? Was it Michael McDowell, Chase Elliott, Ryan Newman, or Daniel Suarez? It was Ryan Newman. Snickerbar 18 with 5 out of 10 right finishes in third. Rodco Racing in second. And, of course, NASCAR Maniac 48. So then Isaac and Corey Klatt come in fourth and fifth. Difficult questions. There were 3 of them. We have 2 that you guys didn't even get, that nobody got the answer right, so. Now, of course, they recently changed my format on the mobile. It used to take you right back to where you were, and now I have to hit this bar and then hit favorites to get back to all the ones that I wanted to play. And there's 8 of them on here, but we're not going to do all 8 tonight. I have 6 of them for tonight. That's if we get to all 6. Well, that was an accident to click that one, but I think we should just this one anyway. 90s NASCAR Trivia. I think a lot of you in this are a bit younger than me, and you guys are definitely going to struggle a little bit with the 90s trivia. Or maybe you won't. Maybe you'll surprise me. I don't know. I'm going to mute the mic and be back. All right, so it says that there's 7 people watching, and we've got 9 players, so I'm pretty sure we're good. We're going to go ahead and get this started. 90s NASCAR Trivia. Question 1 out of 20. Who gave Dale Earnhardt the bump and run for the win at Pocono in 1998? It was Jeremy Mayfield. Just making sure my mic wasn't muted. Jeremy Mayfield gave Dale Earnhardt the bump and run. Rodco Racing has the early lead. What track did Jimmy Spencer get his first career win at? Do we seriously have more than 10 people playing? Wait, oh, come on. Not a single person got it right again. I'm pretty sure everybody just guessed at that one anyway. I don't even think I would have known that if it... I don't... I certainly don't remember it. I do think he won at Daytona a couple times, though. At least once. I know he won the summer race once. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, he did win the summer race. Never mind. I'm half asleep right now. Okay, so nothing going on here in the scoreboard. How many wins did Mark Martin have in the 90s? Between the year 1990 and 1999. How many wins did Mark Martin have? Wait, do we now have at least 12 people playing? Oh, wow, and only one person got it right. Hey, Snickerbar18's the one who got it right. What year did Rusty Wallace start racing for Roger Penske? Oh, these answers were coming in slow. This is a lot harder than what I remembered when I made it. Oh, at least we got 3 people who got it right. Yeah, he started in 91. Tim Hortons Cup Series, up to 3rd. Who won the most races at Talladega Superspeedway throughout the 90s? Whoa. There we go. You see, if I were playing this, I would have actually selected one of the other guys just because I would have thought that it was Dale Earnhardt, maybe. But I was like, maybe somebody else would have surprised me. Because I know Bobby Labonte won at least a handful in the late 90s. Jeff Gordon won some too. Who won the 1993 Daytona 500? It was Dale Jarrett. And Jeff Gordon, 93 was his first year in the Daytona 500, but I think it was only his second start. So, yeah, because he only raced once in 92. And, yeah, then his first full season was in 93. A is in second place. Where did Ernie Irvan get his first win? Bristol Motor Speedway. Corey Klatt jumps into the top 5. Who won 3 consecutive races at Watkins Glen from 1993 to 1995? Was it Terry Labonte, Mark Martin, Rusty Wallace, or the road course ringer Tommy Kendall? Get your answer in. Oh, right at the last second. It was Mark Martin. Just a little, kind of information for you that, back in the 90s, a lot of road course ringers would come in just to run the 2 road course races, but they didn't win that many races. It was the guys like Mark Martin, Terry Labonte, and Jeff Gordon, and a few others that they were good at the road courses, but they were also good with the cars. Because that was a huge adjustment for the road course ringers. They couldn't quite get used to the different cars. And, whoa, we got a lot of changes up in the top 5 as Corey Klatt takes the lead. Snicker Bar 18, I believe you just went from first all the way down to 5th. But you still got a pretty good shot at it. You're only a couple hundred points out. What team did Ted Musgrave drive for from 1994 until mid-1998? He drove for Roush Racing, and then he left in the middle of the 98 season. And Abdullah T up into 3rd place. Who had the most wins at Martinsville Speedway in the 90s? Rusty Wallace. He was pretty good at the short tracks. Hey, there's NASCAR Maniac 48. I just realized we haven't seen you in the top 5 this entire game. This has been a wild game of Kahoot so far. How old was Harry Gant during his final season in 1994? Was he 48 years old, 54 years old, 59 years old, or 63? He was 54. Who finished runner-up to Jeff Gordon in the Rookie of the Year standings in 1993? Absolutely nobody remembers this. Nobody got it right. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. This is way too hard. I'm kind of enjoying it, though. Okay, who won the inaugural Truck Series season in 1995? Who won the championship? Okay, there we go. Half of you got it right. That's good. KYB 18 jumps into the lead. How many questions do we have left here? Oh, we still got 6 left. Who was the best finishing driver in the 1997 standings? Man, why did I make this so hard? I don't know if everybody else is going to agree with me on this, but I think having a challenging Kahoot is much more fun than having a really easy one. Because if it's really easy and everybody's getting every single question right, then there's really no competition. But in a case like this, of course, this is a little bit too extreme. But just like that, we have lead changes pretty much after every single question. So I don't know if you guys agree with me on that one, but yeah. Despite only having 2 wins, who won the 1996 Cup Series championship? Terry Labonte. Radco Racing goes back into second place. Who led the most laps in 1998? It was Mark Martin. No action in the top 5. Who was the 1998 Truck Series Rookie of the Year? Again, let me ask, why did I make this so hard? Was it Jack Sprague, Travis Kvapil, Mike Stefanik, or Greg Biffle? It was Greg Biffle. I didn't even remember that. Well, KYB 18 got it right. He moves into second place. In his final seasons with Rick Hendrick from 1995 to 1996, what was Ken Schrader's sponsor? If anybody is new to this live stream, you can go ahead and join this game for the final couple questions if you'd like, or we will get to a new, much easier game here in a couple of minutes. It was Budweiser that he had as a sponsor in the number 25 car. Corey Klatt has a solid lead up there with just 2 questions left. And who won the final Cup race at North Wilkesboro in 1996? This one I feel like is a reasonable question. This isn't anywhere near as difficult as some of the other ones on here. Some of you may actually be familiar with this race. Oh wow, everybody was familiar with this race apparently. Whoa. Well, Rodco Racing and NASCAR Maniac 48 jumped back into the top 5. We've got 1 question left. And if it's worth double the points, which it is, then the lead could be anybody's. What television station played every Daytona 500 throughout the 90s? I believe only, I think when I was looking at it, only like the top 3 or 4 were able to get the win, by the way. It was CBS. All right, who won it? With 7 out of 20 right, Rodco Racing comes in 3rd. In 2nd place is Tim Hortons Cup Series. And the winner, with 10 questions correct, is Corey Klatt. So Corey Klatt holds on. Abdullah T comes in 4th, and I couldn't see who was in 5th, so sorry about that. Looked like somebody new, though. Okay, so you guys got an impressive 28% of them correct. How many of them did you get absolutely none of them on, by the way? 2? Almost 3? Yeah. Well, I'm going to turn the comments back on here. Do you guys agree? Do you like this is done, yes. I jumped from like 8th to 2nd on the last question. And yes, we are definitely going to play again. But a few minutes ago I said, oh wait, no, we're not going to play this one again. No, no. Don't enter that game pin. How do I get off of this? I don't want to leave this screen because I don't know where it might take me afterwards. Okay. I was worried that was going to take me to... Well, there it went. It took me right to there. So I'm going to turn my screen off for a second to get back to it because I might have to put my password in. How do I turn my screen off? I might not be able to do it. I don't know what that thingy does. Huh. Wait. Wait, I can just pause the stream. Hey, just out of curiosity, what happens when I pause it? I need to get my other screen back on here. Everyone just don't look. So I'm going to go, oh look, there's YouTube stuff on there. Where's my button? Okay, awesome. That is so cool to know that I can pause my screen and get somewhere. Okay, so I am logged back into my Kahoot account after that weird blunder. And I'm going to go back down here now. Oh, hey, if I do it this way, you can see all of my Kahoots I have for you. Okay, so these are the 6 ones that I had planned for tonight. Obviously, we've already done the one on Clint Boyer and 90s NASCAR trivia. I'm fairly confident you guys definitely don't want to do that one again. So I made NASCAR at Indianapolis Motor Speedway. I made that one a couple weeks ago when they had the Indianapolis race. But I didn't get to it, unfortunately, that night. Looks like Isaac Waldrop wants to do the one for Indianapolis. Any other votes? If I don't get anything in the next 5 seconds, we're just going to click on the Indianapolis one. Okay, we got to vote for crew chiefs, but we'll have to do that one next. We're going to the Indianapolis one. Oh, we've also got to vote for the random one. Don't worry, we've got time. Even if we don't get them tonight, we can get them next time. I wasn't even planning on doing all 6 tonight because it was 83 questions between all of them. So, yeah, it's quite a few questions I had prepared. Snicker Bar 18, you're going to New Hampshire on Sunday. That's awesome. How many people are allowed there, by the way? Okay, here we go. Oh, so Isaac's sister's gonna play along too. Hey, that's okay. You should have been here for the last game. It was like everybody was losing. Nobody knows NASCAR trivia from the 90s, except for like a couple of questions. Everybody got the one about North Wilkesboro correct. We got 12 people. All right. And a whole bunch of those names I don't quite recognize, so that's awesome. There's another one joining in. We'll get started here in a couple seconds. Oh boy, up to 14. I think that's my my record. Get the comments off the screen so that they don't block the questions. Oh, we got up to 15 players. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Who has the most wins in NASCAR at Indianapolis Motor Speedway? Is it Jeff Gordon, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson, or Kyle Busch? All right, so far so good. At least none of you got it right. So, not like the last game where it was 0 of you on a few of the questions. But yeah, Jeff Gordon has the most wins in NASCAR at Indianapolis. I believe Jimmy Johnson is only 1 behind him, though. Denny Hamlin 11 is in the lead by 3 points over Joe Mama. What year did NASCAR start going to Indianapolis Motor Speedway? It was in 1994 that they began racing at Indianapolis. Oops. Whoa. Okay, so the entire top 5 changed right there. Joe Mama jumps into the lead. THCS is in second. Isaac is in third. Latency Sucks and NASCAR Maniac 48 rounding out the top 5. How many cars attempted to qualify for the inaugural Brickyard 400? One person got it right. Yeah, it was 86 cars tried to make the field for the inaugural race. That is a NASCAR record that still stands, of course, and it will never be broken. There's no way and that there's going to be 86 cars show up to one race to try to make it in a 43 car field anytime soon. So yeah, that was quite the weekend. Well, I think we know who the one person who got it right was. Who was the winner of the 1994 Brickyard 400? So we have more than 15 people playing then. Jeff Gordon. I think you guys know at this point if Jeff Gordon is an answer option that you just should pick him because it seems like a lot of you are picking him and it's been, working well for you. So Joe Mama back in the lead. Who drove the number 21 Wood Brothers Ford to a 10th place finish in the inaugural Brickyard 400? It was Morgan Shepherd. Whoa, a whole bunch of changing in the top five right there. THCS is in first place. Who is the only driver to win the Brickyard 400 while driving a Dodge? Was it Kurt Busch, Bill Elliott, Ryan Newman, or Brad Keselowski? It was Bill Elliott. I think that was in 2002. Who was the first driver to win the Brickyard 400 while starting from the pole? Well, Shazane Renault, I don't think you're here today, but I hope you come. By the way, I have no clue how to turn off notifications on this phone because if I try to, it doesn't quite work very well. So, I don't know, I don't get it. I'm not very good at smartphones if you couldn't figure that out. NASCAR Maniac 48 in familiar territory, hunting down the lead. Who won last year's Brickyard 400 in 2019? Kevin Harvick. Hey, whatever happened to Joe Mama? He was up there in the lead. Now he's not even in the top five. Of course, it's still anybody's game as we're about halfway through this one. Who led the most laps in the 2019 Brickyard 400? Kevin Harvick. Hey, there's Joe Mama. He's back in the top 5. And NASCAR Maniac 48 is back in the lead. Who won the pole for the inaugural Brickyard 400 in 1994? Man, somebody got their answer in very quick right there. It was Rick Mast. He drove the number 1 car at that time. It was a big deal for that team when they got the pole for the Brickyard 400. Driving a car with Smurfs on it, who won the 2013 NASCAR race at Indianapolis? Ryan Newman. It was his last win for Stewart-Haas Racing, too. Got Isaac moving into second place, and then the orange cone comes into the top 5. Who was the first driver to win the Brickyard 400 in a Toyota? Kyle Busch. Wow, that was a lot of changing right there. NASCAR Maniac 48 drops down to 3rd. Isaac and THCS are 1st and 2nd. Denny Hamlin 11 and Snickerbar 18 YT, rounding out the top 5. How many questions do we have left here? Just 3 left. In what year did NASCAR begin running the Indianapolis race as the regular season finale? And yes, it was 2018. I'm looking at some of the comments here. Where was the one I was gonna? There's one I was gonna read. Where did it go? Oh, Tim Hortons Cup Series suggested do not disturb for the no notifications thing. Yes, that is actually what I've tried, and it doesn't work right. It takes some notifications out, but not all of them. Like I still get notifications from Snapchat. I think I still get emails. I think it takes away the Instagram and YouTube ones, though. So I don't know what sense that makes, but that's just what happens. I don't know. But yeah. Okay, Zame Tashfin says, "Please hurry up. He needs to go." We're still doing more games after this too. Uh, what made the 2008 Brickyard 400 one of the worst races in NASCAR history? Was it weather, driver strike, tire troubles, or the aero package? Very famous race for not being able to run more than like 12 laps until they would have to come in and pit again. Final question. Who won the first Xfinity Series race at Indianapolis in 2012? Brad Keselowski. Denny Hamlin 11 comes in third. Joe Mama is able to make a comeback all the way to second place. And THCS comes away with the victory. Isaac and NASCAR Maniac 48 are in fourth and fifth. Wait, so Rodco Racing, you were Denny Hamlin 11. Okay, so this time I'm going to be sure to hit play new game. Ty Dillon won it the second year, I think, or third year or something. He won it. No, he would have had to have been at least a third or fourth. Or did he even win it? Because did Ty Dillon win the Xfinity race at the Brickyard? Play Xfinity Series Kahoot. Do I have an Xfinity Series Kahoot? I think we're doing the Crew Chiefs one next. I have an Arca Series Kahoot. It's only 8 questions, but that still might be fun to do. We got random NASCAR trivia. That's it. We've done 3 of them so far. And I've got 6. So we can do the random one, we can do Arca, or we can do Crew Chiefs. I don't know if it's going to let you do Jimmy Jam 48 fan. It might be too long. Man, we got lots of votes coming in, but I see 3 for random. So we're going to go ahead and do that one. Corey Klatt says that Ty Dillon did win the 2014 Indy race. Now he only has like 1 or 2 Xfinity wins, right? Because for some reason I'm thinking he won in Atlanta. Maybe he did. Maybe he has 2 wins and it was Indy and Atlanta. Oh, I need to hit the play button. Okay, it's going to let you join now. Here comes the code on your screen, 134085. And I'm curious to know if NASCAR Maniac 48 can be Jimmy Jam 48 fan. Because Tim Horton's Cup Series, I know that's your full name, but hey, it's John Cena. But Tim Horton's Cup Series, I know you can't fit series in there. So, hey, Jimmy Jam 48 fan, it does fit. I imagine that you could not fit one more character on there, though. If you tried to fit another character, it would not work. Dab King Ethan. Oh, I like it. So, says we got 14 people in the live stream. I've got 11 people that have entered. Make that 10. We're going to start anyway. You guys have had enough time. Plus, you can just join in after we start anyway, because it'll be at the bottom of the screen. In 1996, which driver won 10 races but finished second in the standings? Ethan the Dab King. I had no other name. So it's also your name on YouTube. Cool. Or 2. That's cool. I'm not even paying attention to the screen right now. Oh, we still got 5 seconds left. So I don't know if you guys remembered in the 90s game, the question was, despite only having 2 wins, which driver won the 96 championship? And that was Terry Labonte. He won the championship with only 2 wins, but Jeff Gordon finished second with 10 wins. John Cena is in the lead. Oh, I like the names that y'all come up with. Which driver holds the record for most starts without a lead lap finish? I'm reading your comments. A whole bunch of them came in there at one time. Tim Horton's Cup Series said, "It's a 90s question, no." And yeah, you guys don't like the 90s stuff all that much, do you? Whoa, there's a big change. Oh, hey, look who's in first. Which of the following was ever a full-time sponsor for David Reagan in the Cup Series? Which of them was not a full-time sponsor? I like these questions because you got to think just a little bit more because you got to be like, which one was not? You know, you got to look at them all instead of typically you just pick the one that's right. Really, only one person was able to get it right. He had AAA Insurance as his sponsor in his rookie year. I think he had it his second year too. So 2007, 2008, he had AAA for most of the year. He had UPS, like 09, 2010, I think. Then he had Taco Bell in his first stint at uh, Front Row Motorsports, but he never had Fastenal as a sponsor. His teammate did. NASCAR Racer 2003 got it right. Multi-select and worth double the points. Which of the following tracks did Juan Pablo Montoya win at in the NASCAR Cup Series? How am I in 0th place? Lily Lou, I do not know that. Because usually, if you are in last place, it just has you as like the last one. So if there's like 12 people playing and you're the only one without one correct, it'd say you're in 12th. So I don't know why it would say you're in 0th. Is 0th even a word? Am I saying that right? I don't know. Hey, there's John Cena again. He moves up to second. Another one worth double the points. Who won the pole for the 2001 Daytona 500? Everybody knows the ending of the race, but who started the race up front? It was Bill Elliott. Remember, Dodge they rejoined NASCAR in 2001, and they got the pole for the Great American Race. Boy, it looks like it might come down to NASCAR Racer 2003 and John Cena, because they have a decent-sized lead over Jimmy Jam 48 fan. We still got 15 questions to go, though. Where did Elliott Sadler get his first NASCAR Cup Series win at? He won at Bristol with the Wood brothers. Hamlin fan 11 is now in the top 5 as he's in 3rd place. What team was Elliott Sadler driving for when he got his first win? I just gave that away. I didn't know that was the next question. Whoopsies. Let's see if y'all were listening to me, though. Well, 10 of you were listening to me. Who took over the number 5 car in 2008 after Kyle Busch left Hendrick Motorsports? Casey Mears. He moved from the 25 to the number 5. So it was kind of, I think Dale Jr. took over the 5. They just rebranded it as the 88. And then the 25 was rebranded as the 5, I think. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But Casey Mears was the one who drove the number 5 car uh, the year after Kyle Busch had it. Man, John Cena and NASCAR Racer 2003 are way out in front now. Next question. Before Denny Hamlin, who was the last driver to win 2 Daytona 500s in a row? What car number did Ryan Newman have in his Cup Series debut in 2000? He drove the number 02. What state is Ross Chastain from? Is he from Georgia, Florida, Alabama, or South Dakota? The Watermelon Man is from Florida. How many wins does Ryan Seeg have in the Truck Series? I like how slow the answers are coming in because everybody's probably debating whether it's 0 or 1. It is 0. That probably really tripped up a few people because they're like, he's an Xfinity Series driver. He has raced in the Truck Series, but how many, how successful was he? Which he got a couple top 5s here and there, but he never won a race. What was Denny Hamlin's sponsor in his first Cup Series season? FedEx. Where did Chase Briscoe get his first Xfinity Series win? And I'd also like to ask, does anybody remember a couple years ago when everybody was saying like Chase Briscoe wrecks too much and has no future? Because wasn't he wrecking a lot when he was driving the 60 car for Roush? Man, John Cena's doing good. How many wins did William Byron have in the Xfinity Series? He had the best average finish in the 60 that year. Was that against, or was that just between him and Austin Cindric, though? Because, like, that would make sense if he was, or are you saying he had the, and Majeski, that's right. I was thinking there were three, but I couldn't remember who the third one was. So yeah, he had the best average finish of those three. That makes sense though. Because I mean that 60 car crashed pretty much every single race. I remember that was just a joke at one point. I mean it was just a, you were getting most of the way through the race and everybody's like, hey, how come the 60 car's still out there? And it would just find a way to wreck every time, no matter who was driving. What team did Rodney Childers work with before becoming Kevin Harvick's crew chief at Stewart-Haas Racing? Ethan the Dab King, have you been in 6th place this entire game? Because, like, we can't see who's in 6th. It only shows me the top 5. So I have absolutely no idea what's going on from 6th on back. Yeah, Rodney Childers worked with Michael Waltrip Racing. He actually got a couple of wins with a few different drivers over there, most notably David Rudiman. I think he also got one with Brian Vickers. Next question. Where is Matt Benedetto from? Italy. No, he's not from Italy. From Grass Valley, California. We have 3 questions left, worth double the points here. Who was Joey Logano's crew chief when he joined Penske Racing in 2013? The state of confusion. We've got a lot of comments that have been coming in tonight. Usually it's only a couple of them during a live stream. I'm getting distracted by reading your comments sometimes instead of watching my phone screen with the game. He had Todd Gordon when he joined Penske Racing. So this game is very clearly going to be John Cena's. Definitely has the lead. Who was Dale Jr.'s sponsor when he won the 1998 Xfinity Series Championship? Was it Budweiser, GM Goodwrench, AC Delco, or Nabisco. Those nice and pretty AC Delco cars. Final question. What track did they race at the week after the Daytona 500 from 2011 until 2014? No, I'm not singing the John Cena theme song, When You Win. Sorry to disappoint you. But good job on winning, though. With 18 questions right. That's pretty impressive. I think that might be the best percentage that I've ever seen on one of my 20 question quizzes. So, good job, Pedro. I will have the name of John Cena on the winner's board for my next advertisement for one of these. Next time I announce that I'm doing a Kahoot, I'll have the previous winners, and the name John Cena will be on it. No, I'm not gonna sing it. I'm not gonna play it. I'm not. No. Isn't there like a copyright thing against that one or something? Oh, that's what THCS stands for. I wasn't even thinking about that for some reason. Um, yeah, I can just put Tim Hortons Cup Series instead of THCS. I would have put Tim Hortons Cup Series even if you had just left it as Tim Hortons Cup. Wait, where am I? Oh, I'm already at my screen. Yeah, like I said, I'm halfway, not even paying attention sometimes. So I think we are only going to do one more game for tonight, and that'll be all. We're going to have a vote between these two. Whichever one I do not do, we are going to do next time. So just keep that in mind. We'll do it next time for sure. I see a vote for Arca. I see 2 votes for crew chiefs. I see 2 more votes for Arca. Wait, hang on a second. Hang on a second. I think I noticed something. We only have 2 votes overall for Arca because Isaac voted twice. Let's see. Okay, let's do Arca. Let's finish it off on Arca. We'll do crew chiefs next week. Oh, come on, Isaac. You're trying to get your sister to vote for you. uh, yeah, you can go ahead and stop spamming Arca if that's even spam. You only typed it a couple times. But yeah, we're doing the Arca one. By the way, I don't find this one all that one. I don't think you're gonna find this one all that fun because this is actually a pretty challenging one. Because this is on just Arca champions. And how many Arca champions from Arca series history do you know about? I think we're about to find out, though. Got 8 people. We're going to give you a few more seconds because I think there should be another 1 or 2 popping up here. We lost 1, it looked like. I thought we were at 9. Well, I think we went back to 9. But we're starting. Going back to landscape mode here. Who won the 2019 Arca Championship? Oh, by the way, this is probably going to be the easiest question on here. Christian Eckes. Shark Puppet is first. Who won 8 consecutive championships from 2000 until 2007? I bet a lot of you didn't even know this. That somebody in the Arca series won 8 championships in a row. Within the last 20 years. It was Frank Kimmel. Shark Puppet got that one right, so he maintains his lead. JD McTuffie in second, Jimmy Jam 48 fan in third. Worth double the points for this one. Who is the only driver to win an Arca Championship and a NASCAR Cup Series championship? Only one driver has ever been able to win a championship in both series. Hey, nobody got it right. Wow. Okay, so Benny Parsons is the one who has done that. He won a championship in both series. True or false? Bob Keselowski, that's Brad's dad, won a championship in the 80s in the Arca series. That one's actually true. I didn't know he won a championship. I knew he was a driver, but I did not know he had won a championship in the Arca series. He also drove in the Truck series for the first couple years of its existence. This one is worth double the points. Who was the last driver to win an Arca Championship and a Cup Series race in their career? Chris Buescher. And you know what? Before Chris Buescher, you had to go back to, I think it was Benny Parsons. I think. Before Chris Buescher. Like, nobody who's won a championship in the ARCA series has also won a cup race. Except for Chris Buescher. And like Benny Parsons. And like a couple guys in the 40s and 50s. J.D. McTuffie in the lead. With Tim Hortons Cups in second. Which Dillon brother has an ARCA championship? I don't know why I made the questions like this, because based on the last question, you would have known that Austin has never won a ARCA championship because he's won a cup race. And I just told you that nobody other than Chris Buescher has done that in the last 30 years or 40 years. So I don't know why I made the question like that. Anyway, it's Ty Dillon. Some changes up there is Lily Brother is in 5th and Sailor Twift is in 4th. Got 2 questions left. It's worth double the points for you. Which of the following ARCA championships from the 50s also won a NASCAR Cup race? Most of the champions, even in the early days of the ARCA series, did not have a lot of success in the NASCAR Cup series. Wow, nobody got it right. But then again, how many of you even recognized any of those names? Like, I've heard of Nelson Stacy before, but I don't know much about him. But yeah, that's just kind of one of those tough ones on you. But hey, let's check this out. Going into the final question, you guys are separated by 100 points between first and second. Third is only, see, what is that, 550 points back? So yeah. And this one's worth double the points. So, what team did Austin Terrio drive for when he won the 2017 championship? It was Ken Schroeder Racing. We don't know who got that one right, though, so let's check out our top 3. Tim Hortons Cup Series in 3rd. Coming in 2nd, J.D. McTuffie. And the winner in our final game for the night is Shark Puppet. Sailor Twift and Lily's Brother are 4th and 5th. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these comments back on. And Snickerbar 18, you only got 2 of them right. Yeah, there's only 8 questions, so and a lot of them were fairly difficult, especially because like that one with which ARCA champion from the 50s also won a Cup Series race. Like I asked, how many of you have actually heard of any of those names? Because I don't think there's very many. Alrighty. So thank you all for joining me. Uh, Glad so many people were able to come in for uh, tonight. Isaac, you're gonna make me laugh again. Um, that gives me an idea. Maybe I should do next time. I should do a quiz on NASCAR commercials. I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I won't. But anyway, thank you guys for joining tonight. I'll let you know, of course, when I do the next one. I don't know. I don't know when it'll be. Tonight's just kind of random. I just decided yesterday, like, hey, I'm gonna do one tomorrow night, and here we are. Went pretty well. So yeah, thanks again for joining, and I'll see y'all next time.